What is going on, everyone? What can I say? Week 2 was a lot of fun. Derrick Henry decided to crap the bed. We had another disappointing week from AJ Brown, and then half the quarterbacks decided to get injured. It was a fun one, to say the least. But that's why we're here. We got waiver wire pickups for week 3. I got you guys, so don't worry. We're gonna get right into it. But before we do, I do want to say if you guys have any questions, comment down below or catch us on our live stream tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. All right, let's get into it. Quarterbacks, number one. I'll give it to him. We're going to talk about Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson goes out, has the game of his life. And amazing. It looks like the old school Russell, right? We're not saying that he's back, right? But I do like what I saw. And he compliments Malik Neighbors, compliments Wan'Dale Robinson, and if he could do that to the Dallas Cowboys defense, I think he's more capable of doing it to the Kansas City's defense. What do you mean? Come on. Yeah, so yeah, I like Russell Wilson. He's still out there. He's available. After him, I got Sam Darnold. I'm not saying Sam Darnold is the best pickup for quarterbacks if you have an injured quarterback. I'm just saying that I like the matchup against the Saints. You saw Mac Jones with the San Francisco 49ers, bang, bang. Niner gang, go out and just drop 3 tutties, right? Who says that Sam Darnold can't do the same? I know it's a different team, but hey, the Saints defense ain't all that. Sam Darnold has a lot of opportunity there if you want to stream a quarterback this upcoming week. I'm not, faulting Brown. I'm not faulting Mac Jones. You can start him if you like. The only person I'm not going to name here is Daniel Jones. So do not ask me to put Daniel Jones in this. No, not doing it. Not doing it. Let's move on. Let's go to running backs here. So running backs, you're not going to have any plug and play type guys. You're going to have some premium handcuffs out here. Number one is Trey Benson. This past week, he almost saw 50% of the snap share, and he had more targets than Marvin Harrison Jr. himself. I like Trey Benson. I'm a big James Conner guy. I got James Conner in my fantasy league, so it is a little scary. But if Trey Benson continues to go on this trend, or something happens with James Conner, which hopefully he doesn't, then this guy's going to be the true bell cow in that backfield. After him, we have Bashal Tutton. I probably said that wrong. With the Jacksonville Jaguars. So ever since they traded Tank Bigsby, he's had a big role, right? I understand a lot of people are super excited. Hey, Tank Bigsby's gone. Travis Etienne, he's going to be a league winner. He's going to be the true bell cow. They got some plans for Tuen, right? He was involved, not as much as you would think, not as much as Trey Benson, but he still had a pretty big role. He did steal a touchdown from Etienne. Tuen is a guy to have in stock, right? Put him on your bench if you have an extra spot. After those guys, let's run into wide receivers. Number one, an oldie but a goodie. We're going to talk about Wan'Dale Robinson. Wan'Dale, I talked about him for the past, I think, year, maybe 2 years. But he clearly has a role in this offense, right? It is Malik Neighbors. But now the Giants have a quarterback that can throw the ball. Yes, Russell Wilson looked very good. I think over 450 passing yards last week. And Wan'Dale Robinson was heavily involved. He's getting the targets. He's getting opportunity. This is definitely a guy to stash in your bench, or if you're struggling for a flex spot, this could be a considerable flex. After Wan'Dale, let's talk about Alec Anamore. I probably butchered that name as well, but Alec from the Tennessee Titans. Yes, I know it's the Tennessee Titans. It's not that exciting. Yes, I know he is the wide receiver too. He's not that exciting, but back-to-back weeks of being consistent, averaging around 7 targets. This guy, I mean, he's a good player to stash just in case something happens, but it looks like he has a good connection with that quarterback, Cam Ward, and I might as well give him a chance if you have an opportunity to do so. So after wide receivers, we're going to go tight ends. I got 3 tight ends here for you guys. Number one, Zach Ertz. If he's available, pick him up. Pick up Zach Ertz. They're utilizing him in that offense. Hey, I know Jaden Daniels is injured, but hey, maybe Marcus Mariota and tight end Zach Ertz have a good connection. They got something going on. They can find each other on the field. I still like Zach Ertz. If he's out there, he's available. Pick him up. After him, we're going to talk about Juwan Johnson. I told everyone last week this should be your, I don't want to say number one waiver priority, but Juwan Johnson was up there for me because we had people like Keenan Allen and Keon Coleman last week. But Juwan Johnson, marked him down as a high priority. So hopefully y'all picked him up, but he's still out there in over 50% of leagues. Jawan Johnson would have had a much better game if he didn't drop the first two passes that he had. He looked phenomenal, right? I don't want to say he got lucky with the touchdown because he didn't. He was being heavily targeted. This is a guy that's going to have every opportunity every single week. Pick him up, please. I would be forever mad at you if you don't. So after him, we're going to talk about Harold Fannin once again. Another guy we talked about last week. Harold Fannin, he is owned in 60% of leagues, so he may or may not be there for you. But if he is, obviously he's going to have a role in this offense. Yes, David Njoku is still there, but Fannin is still going to get the targets. And the Cleveland Browns, let's face it, they're going to be playing from behind quite a bit this season. So airing out the ball is an absolute must. All right, now we're done with our skill players. Now we're going to go to defense. So if you're like me, you like to stream your defense to give you the best possible opportunity to score the most amount of points every single week. So we're going to start off with playing the Falcons, going up against the Panthers. Yes, I know it was a close game with the Panthers and Arizona Cardinals last week, but really it was just penalty riddled. So I like the Falcons there. I really don't mind. After that, this is going to be my defense of the week. It's going to be the Green Bay Packers against the Cleveland Browns. The Packers look to have probably the best defense in the league. And going up against the Cleveland Browns, you couldn't ask for anything more. Go out there, go get the Green Bay Packers defense. You won't be disappointed. So now after that, we're going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the New York Jets. Justin Fields may be out. He's injured. The Bucks are actually playing tonight. I'm actually recording this right before the game. So we'll see what their defense looks like, but I'm pretty confident that the Bucks will be able to take care of the Jets if Fields is out. Now we're going to get it to the Seattle Seahawks going up against the New Orleans Saints. Yes, I know the Seahawks, they have a pretty good defensive front. I'm not going to lie. I like their defensive front, and going up against the New Orleans Saints with Spencer Rattler, I don't mind it. I actually have some confidence starting the Seattle Seahawks this upcoming week against the Saints. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, please let us know down in the comments below, or you join our Discord. The link is in the bio, or you could catch us tonight live here on YouTube as well as TikTok. So hopefully we see you guys on the live stream tonight.